Good morning, and thank you for joining us on After GMS. It is Wednesday, July 22nd. So glad to have you with us on Facebook Live. I'm Tracy McCain, Megan Malaris, and Stacy Spivey. Taran Kirksey all working from home today. Ed Matthews is holding things down in the weather garden. Some adjectives to describe how it feels out there. Sticky, stuffy.
Yucky.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You can verify that, can't you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know, the heat and the humidity not changing anytime soon. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. More of the same. Hot, muggy, and we'll see the chance of a few pop-up showers and storms from time to time, with that rain chance between 30 to 50% over the next 7 days. And we factor in that humidity, it's going to feel like it's in excess of 100 degrees at times over the next week or so as well. So just take it easy out there if you do have outdoor plans. Drink plenty of water and take breaks. That's a quick look at your 7-day forecast.
So we've been talking a lot about mask requirements, yep, with the science behind wearing one. It's kind of been the topic of conversation for the last few months, but this morning, Stacy is asking you how many you have, what they look like, and you're monitoring this on social media, Stace. What are people saying?
Well, I love seeing all the pictures that people are sending in and putting on my Facebook page. People have gotten so creative with them. Just a minute ago, I wish I could share it with you right now, but if you go check it out on my Facebook page, you can see it. A woman shared one of her grandsons. He wanted us to see it. It's like a green monster mask. It's really funny and really cute, and I love how they're making them fun for kids. These are the ones that we have at our house right now. Not anything too exciting. I'm going to add the Disney Princess one to the collection soon, but mainly wear this, it's kind of just a plain pink one, but it pretty much goes with anything. But I do want to show you some photos that people sent in to us. Or you can take a look at some of them. So earlier this week, the majority of you weighed into a poll that we put up on our website saying that you've got some extra masks laying around everywhere, some in your house, some in your car. And now we want to see how many you've got. Like I mentioned, it's been somewhat of a fashion statement these days and just a way to support your favorite sports teams. We asked you this morning to show you some masks, and here are a few more. We're just going to scroll through some of these pictures so you can see what people have. I know I've seen people with like UNCG ones and different colors and patterns and flowers, all kinds of things. I'm sorry, I can't see the ones that we're showing right now, but I'm sure they're really fun to see. But I have to share this with you. Okay, so one woman heard our call and got right to work. She knows just how much you love your wolf pack, Ed. So she sewed one up really quick and dropped it off for you. If you watched the Good Morning Show, Ed said that he wished he had one. Well, Ed, your dreams have come true.
I've got it right here. Hey, I'm not going to let this out of my sight. Yeah, the lady's name was Cheryl Davis, and she was watching us during the regular Good Morning Show, and she heard me say that I had been looking for an NC State mask. And not long after that, look what showed up at the station. Cheryl, I absolutely love it. She made this, and she did a darn good job on it as well, and I am going to proudly wear this everywhere. So, not to be too biased, I think I've probably got the best mask in the triad right now in my hand.
I agree, only because, Ed Matthews, it's the thought behind it that makes it the best.
Yes,
I mean,
it was very sweet to do this.
Now, what if you asked for $1,000 right now?
I don't want to push my luck, okay? But I tell you what, I'm very proud of this. This just made my day getting this. So, Cheryl, thank you so much.
It makes me happy seeing you happy, Ed Matthews. That is amazing. I love that. All right, so earlier, Megan Malaris showed us her assortment of masks and face shields. I don't know if you have that standing by, but I figured you could give people a taste of what you have at home.
Yeah, so I'm lacking in the creativity department, but I do have an assortment based on my need. So I have my favorite pink cloth mask here, which I wash after every use. I usually keep this one in the diaper bag if I'm taking my son to the pediatrician or something. I also keep a box of disposable masks by the front door. Say the UPS or FedEx worker comes to the door, I can just grab one of these, put it on real quick, and sign for my package. And then I also have a face shield. This one I wore a few weeks ago when I had no choice but to fly home to the Midwest for a few days. I wore this on the airplane. I felt much more protected than I would have if I had just had a regular mask on. I wore them both. I'm not sure you're supposed to wear them both at the same time, but I figured it couldn't hurt. It was very hot though. I just wiped this off with Lysol wipe when I got home, and I felt like I was good to go. But I'm looking at these creative masks people are posting on my page. I saw one with corgis on it. That looks cool. Amber shared a Wizard of Oz one. Anna said, I love Jesus. So cool. I love these creative masks.
Yeah, so with the face shield, Megan, does that just go around your head? Like, is it Velcro, or how does, I don't have one, so I just wanted to see.
Yeah, so.
Not that you have to put it on.
My mom ordered these online somewhere. She found, oh, I'll put it on, it's okay. So it goes around your head like this.
Ah.
Yeah, very easy. Actually, I heard a recommendation the other day for kids to maybe look for those as an alternative to mask for school. Maybe kids might be more inclined to keep these on and touch their face less than they would with a regular face mask. Of course, consult your pediatrician about that, but not a bad thought.
Interesting. Okay, well, thank you for that demo. Taran, you are, I guess I would say, less creative than
I'm basic.
most.
You can say it. I'm basic. It's okay. This is it. This is all I do. I just wear the cloth, the disposable ones, and that's it. I have nothing fancy. I have nothing that well, this does express my personality a bit. Regularly. Nothing flashy about me. So that's it.
You know, it says to me science, and that's when I look at you, I think science, so it works.
I appreciate that. That's a nice way of saying basic.
No one would ever call you basic, Taran. I would just call you science. All right, Stacey has a question or a comment. Go ahead, Stacey.
Well, you know, I just try to raise my hand so we don't end up talking over each other, but I had to mention Taran. I feel like you and Ed, well, since Ed now has his Wolfpack one, but maybe you should get like a weather themed one. You could put like a 7-day forecast on it or something, like change it out each week.
I wouldn't need to change it out for a while. If I just had the 7-day forecast.
That's true.
That'll probably last me a good couple of weeks.
Right.
That's not a bad idea.
Hey, you know, if Ed Matthews asks for it, it will happen. So why don't we get Ed to ask?
I don't know about that, but I tell you what, this was a nice surprise, my mask that I got this morning. But yeah, you know, something, we're going to have to come up with something for Taran, maybe that 7-day forecast. And I totally agree with him. He wouldn't need to change it out for a while. It's the same old, right, with the hot weather.
Oh, you guys bring the heat. That's what it is. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was my attempt at being humorous. So, Stacey, I don't know if you're monitoring the conversation on our Facebook live stream. I haven't even looked at it because I've been so into the conversation. What are people saying about their masks?
Well, I haven't really seen any specific comments about face masks on here. I probably need to refresh it too, but I'm not seeing any photos. I think people have been texting them in possibly. Sorry, I haven't seen anything, but hey, this is your chance. If you guys are watching right now and you want to show us your face mask, maybe you have a really creative one that you want to share, comment right now and send them our way.
All right, I think that number is 336-379-5775 that you can text your photos to, and then we will show them in our later newscasts. All right, Megan, get us started with your morning headlines.
All right, let's take a look at what we're working on today. The majority of the Guilford County Courthouse in Greensboro will be closed for the next 2 days. The clerk of court's office says at least one employee has tested positive for COVID-19. Only necessary court hearings will take place today and Thursday. All courts will resume Friday. The High Point Courthouse is not affected by this. A Triad College will miss out on football season this year. Guilford College's athletic conference made that announcement official yesterday. The Old Dominion Athletic Conference voted to postpone all fall and winter sports through the end of the year. UnitedHealthCare is offering a free COVID-19 mobile testing site. Testing is available today for anyone labeled high risk for the virus, regardless of insurance status. So Candace Redd is sharing all the details this morning.
UnitedHealthCare will be using a mobile unit to provide free COVID-19 tests throughout Guilford County until August 29th. Well, the testing process is simple. You do not need to set up an appointment. You also do not need a doctor's recommendation. The first step is showing up for the free COVID-19 test at the site location. And since testing is first come, first served, you should be prepared to wait in line in front of the mobile unit. And unlike drive-through COVID-19 testing sites, you will have to get out of your car to take the test. A health professional will administer the test for all patients to ensure proper and safe handling of each test. Anita Bachman is the CEO for UnitedHealthCare, and she says the health company is focused on providing COVID-19 tests for underserved communities.
All individuals aren't able to get out of their home, get out of their neighborhoods to go to a physician's office or go somewhere to get that testing done. They may be concerned about being exposed. They may be concerned about because they have symptoms. And so this mobile testing unit actually goes into the community. So an individual doesn't have to go anywhere.
Once you're done taking the test, a health professional will contact you with your results. Take a look at your screen as I want to ensure you have all of the details. The mobile unit will be set up today at East Market Street SDA Church in Greensboro from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, testing is first come, first serve. And for more information about the mobile unit or to find other testing locations for free, all you have to do is visit our website. That's WFMYnews2.com.
Well, in your national headlines this morning, President Donald Trump is encouraging Americans to wear a mask and to social distance. With confirmed coronavirus cases in the U.S. approaching 4 million. The president held his first coronavirus briefing in months yesterday, acknowledging the crisis would likely get worse before it gets better. The president also urged Americans to wear masks in situations where they cannot socially distance. Coronavirus cases surging in California and across the South. Florida recorded another 134 COVID-19 deaths Tuesday, the highest death rate of any state. More refrigerated trailers will serve as morgues in hard-hit Hidalgo County, Texas, which is now under a stay-at-home order. Well, much brighter news here. Do you think you can answer this in the form of a question? This popular game show host turns 80 years old today. Answer, who is Alex Trebek? That's right, the longtime Jeopardy host is turning 80 today. In a recent interview, he said his cancer treatment is going well. And he also said when he feels the time is right to retire and leave the show, he would select his longtime friend, Betty White, to replace him as host. Happy birthday, Alex Trebek. Does he not look 60? I mean,
I know.
20 years is the difference between how he looks and, you know, his actual age. I'm just impressed. Happy birthday, Alex Trebek. All right, Taran, if Betty White's not available, I say you.
You know, maybe I can make an appearance. Definitely a happy birthday to Alex. You know, he's definitely you know, one of those people that is just you know him as soon as you see him. You know exactly who he is and exactly what he's done. And you know, Jeopardy has been such a great show for so long. So again, we're happy that he seems to be doing better, and we're happy that he's able to celebrate another birthday. So happy birthday, Alex.
Yeah, Ed Matthews, do you watch the show?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, right here on the Big Deuce, right? Alex makes that show, and we're just so thankful to God that he is doing much better and he is responding to his cancer treatment. And I'll have to say, some of those questions or those answers, and you come up with the question, some of those are really, really difficult. But one time they had the category meteorology, and I got them all right.
I would hope
better
so.
get them all right.
Right. All right, Stacey, what would your favorite category be?
My favorite category? Oh gosh, I think I do really well with pop culture ones, as y'all probably would guess. I usually get those right. I also really love literature, so anything to do with that. Yeah, but I mean, man, this guy is just incredible. He has so much strength and such a heart for people, and just watching any interview he does is amazing. And I'm sure he is such an inspiration for people that are battling all types of cancers right now, and just, I mean, anyone just battling any kind of illness, especially with the coronavirus going on. He's just been a great example, I'm sure.
Yeah, originally he said he wasn't sure about coming out with his diagnosis because he didn't want people to look at him differently, but he decided it was worth it because he thought he could help other people. And I think that's the type of person he is. Remember, Megan, he's the same person who chased down would-be burglar, someone who was trying to purse snatch from a woman, and tracked him down, like ran after him, tackled him, and got the purse back. I mean, who does that in their 70s?
I mean, what can't this guy do? He's just absolutely amazing. And his positivity has been a shining light throughout all of this. Pancreatic cancer is one of the most serious cancer diagnoses a person can get. It's one of the hardest to beat. He has continued working through this. I think for him, and he has noted this, work has been a reason to wake up every day. It's been a reason to continue fighting this. He loves the fan support that he gets. He loves what the show provides. And it's been amazing to see him stay so strong and positive throughout all of this, even though you know he has to, on certain days, be feeling under the weather. He keeps going, and he's been so transparent and honest. You feel like Alex is your friend. You feel like you know him. He's part of the family.
Oh, he is our friend. Alex is everyone's friend. All right, guys, that was a great tribute to Alex Trebek. He is 80 years old today, doing much better, and says his recovery from pancreatic cancer is going well. So with that good news, Ed Matthews, let's take a look at the forecast, which is...
Well, if you like hot weather, more good news. I mean, really hot. We're back into the mid-90s today. Heat index just above 100 this afternoon with that heat advisory kicking in at noon and going all the way until 9 p.m. More hot weather to come. We're looking at generally low 90s for the rest of the week and through the weekend. And we drop a degree or two by Friday and Saturday. Pretty excited about that. I'm not so sure we're going to notice a difference, but both Friday and Saturday up around 91. But look what happens next week. We expect temperatures to creep back up. And by Monday and Tuesday, we may be looking at mid-90s once again.
Oh, the 90s. Yeah. Love the decade. The temperatures, not so much.
Not so much.
Hey, guys, before we go, we have some more pictures that have just come in of you wearing your mask, so we figured we would share them. Again, you can text them to us at 336-379-5775. So if our control room can show us some. This says, my son Nathan Dorner rocking his denim mask in Greensboro. Take a look at that cutie wearing a mask. Awesome. And oh, there's a few of them here. It says, David from Four Seasons Mall, the embroidery store, largest selection of masks in Greensboro. So if you're looking for one and you don't mind paying for it, it looks like you can head there, although there are several government agencies that are handing them out for free. So you can always call your government and see if they're doing a Get Mask giveaway. And here's one, doesn't have a caption, but it is very pretty. It looks like it has like a rainbow, kind of like sparkly, kind of reminds me of like the disco 70s. I love the mask. Make sure you leave us your name and where you're from so that we can recognize you, especially when you take in the effort to send us your pics. Again, 336-379-5775 is a way that you can text us your pictures. All right, Ed Matthews, one more look at your new mask.
Okay, I got it right here. I got it right here.
Go Pack.
Go Pack. How about the Wolf Pack?
That's awesome.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't wait. I'm going to go to the supermarket today just so I can wear my mask.
We have some great viewers here. That is
yes,
for
we
sure.
do.
All right, thanks for joining us here on After GMS. We'll have more great conversations for you tomorrow. In the meantime, check us out on TV, Channel 2, every morning from 4:30 to 7 a.m. Thanks so much for joining us, guys, and stay safe.